Channel 2 Action News investigates a growing trend in car thefts in the metro area. Thieves are swapping out key fobs to get away with high-end cars and trucks. Channel 2's Tom Regan shows us how the scheme works.
Crooks are test driving cars at dealerships, returning fake key fobs to salespeople and using the real ones to come back later and steal cars.
I remember getting a call from the dealership saying 2 cars were missing when they came in the morning.
Kevin Wilson owns the security company that protects this car dealership on Satellite Boulevard in Gwinnett County. That's where thieves stole a Mercedes-Benz and a BMW off the lot in October of last year.
One was valued at about $60,000 and the other one was valued right under $50,000.
Wilson believes after a test drive, the thieves gave the salesperson fake key fobs and used the real ones to come back later and steal the cars. We obtained police reports for 6 key fob car swap thefts at 5 dealerships in Gwinnett County in the past year. Detective Andrew Allred says they see about a dozen cases a year, and that number is growing.
I think, honestly, it's just word of mouth. I think that it's gotten around that it can be done, and that it's, once you swap the key, that's the hard part of the process.
Fraud expert Barry Bannister is investigating after thieves swapped key fobs to steal 2 Dodge pickup trucks, similar to this one, in Duluth about 3 weeks ago. He showed us the fake fob the thieves use and the real one.
What you're looking at is you're looking at the same type of key fob, but the actual pictures are different.
Bannister says he's seen it happen about 8 times.
The key, they went and looked and checked the key machine where they secure the keys. The key was actually in the machine. But then when they took it out and looked at it, and the car being gone, they knew the key fob had been swapped.
Bannister showed us how the key machine at this Cobb dealership works. The salesperson uses their fingerprint to open the box, and a log is kept of who opens the machine and when. Bannister says maintaining control of the keys can prevent this type of theft.
And then when they take a key out, that the salesman that's taking the person on a test drive, that they're the one that brings the car back in and they're the one that parks the car. That key should never leave their hand.
Many of the cars stolen in Metro Atlanta will never be recovered because they're shipped overseas. We traveled to the port of Savannah, where many cars end up. We were there as officers inspected these high-end collector cars to make sure they were not stolen.
Officers seized this Ford pickup truck from a container just a couple of weeks ago. Someone had reported a lien on it because whoever bought it hadn't made a single payment. Where was it going to? Africa.
Officers also seized these 2 cars for the same reason. Area Port Director Lisa Brown told us about the top targets.
Particularly high-end SUVs and trucks. Those are the things that, when they're stolen and in these containers, those are what we see most frequently.
Bannister says when stolen cars are not recovered,
it eventually trickles down to the customer.
And when it comes to recovering stolen cars, time is of the essence.
If you don't catch a car within the first 24 hours, pretty much call it gone.
The fraud expert we interviewed says thieves can easily buy key fobs at dealerships or on eBay.